Sugar only damages your teeth because of bacteria that can turn that sugar into acid. So if you don't have that bacteria, then you don't have the problem. But if you just put sugar on a tooth that is free of bad bacteria, guess what happens?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing at all.
happens.
So sugar's not the problem, it's the acid or the bacteria that turn the sugar into the acid. Plus, it's not particularly realistic to limit your exposure to carbohydrates because it could be any kind of carbohydrate, right? If you want to reduce your risk for cavities, yeah, limit the frequency at which you consume all foods. Eat at meal times. Have maybe eat one snack a day and add your drinks at the same time. Don't sip on a coffee all morning long and then have a candy bar after lunch. And then when you get home, eat some chips because you're starving while you're waiting for your meal to get there. And then an hour later, your meal's ready. And now you've given yourself like 5 different acid challenges, maybe 6, and prolonged frequency throughout the day where your teeth have been exposed to acid and you're probably feeding the bacteria. Yeah, that processed chip is probably one of the worst things you could do, probably worse than the candy bar because it's going to stick in your teeth. When it sticks in your teeth, it will feed the bacteria that live there. And that bacteria will turn it into acid, and that acid will dissolve calcium and phosphate bonds right where that bacteria is living. And it's probably living in a crack that might be a little bit harder for you to brush at and where you can't scrape the bacteria away. So you want to be mindful of when you're eating and what you're eating, but mostly how frequently you're eating.